Hi, my name's Kim. I'm an introvert who travels the world whilst being on a tight budget, and today we're going to be talking about long haul flights over short haul flights, or short haul over long haul. Which one's better? So a short haul flight tends to be anywhere from half an hour to 3 hours, and mid haul flight is 3 hours to 6, and then a long haul is anything from 6 hours onwards. The longest flight that I've ever been on is, I think it was between 11 and 12 hours. And the shortest flight I've ever been on is 15 minutes. So that doesn't even come into short haul. So the world's longest commercially available flight is Singapore Airlines from Singapore to Newark, and it takes 18.5 hours. Australian airline Qantas have been looking at launching a new flight from London to Sydney in 2023, which will take 20.5 hours. Can you imagine being on a plane for 20.5 hours? The shortest plane ride though in the world is one that runs in the northern Scottish Islands. So that's a Logan Air flight that goes between one island to another, and that takes, the shortest time it's taken was 57 seconds. The flight is almost as long as Edinburgh Airport's whole runway. So Edinburgh Airport runway is 1.5 miles and this flight is 1.7 miles. It's crazy. So we've spoken about what long and short haul flights are, but what are the advantages and disadvantages for them? Let's go have a look. Budget. So if you're just looking for a short little city trip, don't want to spend much money, then short haul's the way to go. But if you're looking for something a little bit more luxurious, you're willing to spend a little bit more money, then long haul will be best for you. I did a little search on the TUI website, and these are all for the same date. So I looked for May the 1st next year in the premium accommodation with all inclusive for 2 people. And to go to Cyprus, it comes in at just under £900. But to go to Mexico with only £300 more at just over £1,200. So you may as well go to Mexico. Honestly, it just depends what you want out of your trip. If you're just looking for a really quick weekend away, then short haul's the way to go. But if you're willing to go for like 2 weeks, then you may as well go long haul. It's not going to cost you more if you're looking for the luxuries. Choice. So you think that long haul would automatically win because you've got the whole world to choose from. But the thing is, don't forget that there are some amazing places not that far away from where you are. So for example, from the UK, you want a beach holiday? Spain is only 2.5 hours away. Want history and culture? Italy, again, 2.5 hours away. Want to ski? Austria and Switzerland are only 2.5 hours away. In comparison, Hawaii is 15 hours flight away. China is 10.5 hours flight away. And Whistler in Canada is just under 10 hours away. So you don't need to fly far away to get what you want from a holiday, even though going to Hawaii, China or Canada sounds amazing right about now. You don't need to go there. If you want sun, ski, history, anything, you can get it all in a short flight away. The flight. So short haul would be better for you if you don't like flying. But if you're not particularly bothered, then you're more likely to get a better flight experience on a longer haul flight. On a long haul flight, usually your food and drinks are included in the price of your ticket. So you don't need to get onto the flight and then feel obliged to pay like a tenner for a sandwich because you didn't have time to eat before you got to the airport. And plus, with the long haul flights as well, your luggage is usually included too. But on the flip side, with the short haul flight, nothing apart from your seat is included in the ticket. So if you're happy to go without luggage or food, then short haul would be best for you. So it's down to you whether you value customer service over price. Before the flight. So some long haul destinations require you to have visas, or at least visa waivers. Some you need vaccines, or at least you need to take tablets before you go. These are all things that you need to prepare for before you leave. Some visas take months to come through. But the good thing with me where I live in the UK, we don't need visas to go into any part of Europe, so short haul flights for me. So that means that if I just want a quick spontaneous stay away or weekend away, I don't need to worry about visas or in most European countries we don't need to worry about vaccines either. We can just go and have fun. If there's a long haul destination that you want to go visit, just have a look to see if you need vaccines or a visa before you leave, but odds are if you're going into Europe you're pretty much safe. Money exchange. The good thing about us in the UK is that Europe is a short haul flight away, and there are 37 countries in Europe that accept the euro. And if you're like me, you've probably got euros hanging around the place because you're in and out of Europe so regularly. And euros are really easy to get anyway in the UK as well. Whereas if you go further away, there are another 178 currencies in the world that you may need to find. That's not including euros and Great British pounds. In some bureau de changes, you can't get the money straight away, so this is something else you need to think of potentially ahead of time. You may need to order your money in if it's a country that you go into that the money isn't something that they tend to stock. And do you know what I have in my house that I'll probably never spend and will probably stay in here forever? Loads of coins from loads of different countries that I can't get rid of because bureau de change won't accept coins. But do you know what else I have in my house that I can get rid of? Loads of euros. I'm pretty much guaranteed to be able to get rid of my euros because Europe is just a short hop away. So what do you think is better? Long haul or short haul flights? I'm a little undecided, so start the discussion down below. I'd really like to hear what you think. I release 2 informative videos every week, so don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you're notified when I bring out a new one. I'm going to put 2 videos up on the side here. This first one is basically how to travel, step by step what you need to do before you travel. And if you'd like to travel more but budget is a problem, then I've got part 1 of a 2-part series here explaining how to budget for your next trip. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you again. Enjoy your life. Ta-da! Talking about euros, I've got euros in here, and how am I supposed to spend them if we're not allowed to travel? Oh,